Alright, what's going on, guys? Trev back again, here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing my reaction video, initial viewing reaction after just seeing the finish for Fear the Walking Dead Season 3 double premiere. Major spoiler warning for this one.
How am I gonna get into the show when you kill off my favorite character?
Oh man, so like I said, major spoiler warning. I don't want to ruin it for anybody because if you haven't seen it yet, this premiere does contain a huge character death for Fear the Walking Dead, one that was totally unpredictable. There's pretty much no way you would predict that they would do this, and I think that's kind of why they did it, is that it was just so, like, you would never think that they would do this at this time in Fear the Walking Dead. So for Season 3, Episode 1 and Episode 2 in particular, huge spoiler warning. So let's start off with this isn't my full-length review. I'll do individual reviews for each episode because it is 2 episodes separate, kind of put together. And I can understand why they did put them together, because they did start off this season with quite a bang to have, you know, the events of the second episode. So let's just say it, like I said, spoiler warning, they killed off Travis. I mean, you know, here I am. I'm trying to get into the show. I'm trying to make videos for the show. I'm trying to enjoy Fear the Walking Dead. And you kill off my favorite character. What the hell, man? I mean, like, there's not that many characters. I mean, so there's some on Fear that I like. You know, I like Strand. He's really fun. You know, Madison's okay. I like Madison, I guess. She's fine. Nicholas, okay. Nicholas is great. I like Nicholas. He's kind of unpredictable. He's kind of crazy, and he's got the Whisperer-esque thing going on, so I really like that. But Travis was my favorite, you know? I mean, and he had some great scenes, too, in the last little while. Like, if you look at the Season 2 finale, it's, like, all about Travis. He, like, beats the 2 guys to death, and it's brutal and crazy and everything, and I was like, oh my god, it's the best thing in Fear so far. And then this premiere, we see again, he kind of goes, you know, crazy, you know, rage monster on all the zombies in the pit, and he's like killing them all with a freaking like cinder block and shit and rhubarb and crap. And you know, it's just like, oh man, he's doing his damn thing. He's smoking everybody, and then all of a sudden they're just like flying back, and he gets shot. Now, I was confused about it. You know, I didn't think at first that they had actually killed Travis off. I'm like, oh no, you know, he'll be fine. You know, he'll fall down. The natives will find him, and maybe he'll be with their group, and then eventually they'll meet with the other group, and he'll find his way back, and he'll figure it out. It wasn't until I was watching Talking Dead after the episode, the first little while of Talking Dead, I didn't watch the whole thing because I wanted to make this video for you guys, where Dave Erickson, the showrunner, actually confirms. And he also wrote the premiere episode 1, that, you know, Travis is dead, like dead for sure, like he's not coming back. You know, it wasn't until he actually said that I was like, what? Really? Because I'm thinking to myself, you can't kill Travis off. He's like the best character in the show. If you kill him off, who do we have? You know, we don't have anybody. You need to have Travis in the show. But then, of course, we had heard earlier about Cliff Curtis being cast in a lot of the Avatar sequels, and he's going to be working on that, so he's going to have, you know, his plate full with that, it sounds like. So I don't know if he knew about that prior or if it was already written in to kill him off before. Based on timing, it sounds to me like it was probably written in to kill him off prior, even earlier, and then he got cast for Avatar afterwards, is the way I would think it would go. But it was super sudden just to see him be killed off all of a sudden. You know, I mean, with regards to the escape and everything and how action-packed the premiere was, yeah, I guess it does make sense that one of them would be killed off in the craziness and the disarray, and Troy doing his thing and all of his, you know, minions, so to speak, you know, killing people left, right, and center, that at least one of the group would be killed off. But I thought it might be somebody like Ophelia or Luciana. I did not think it was going to be Travis in that fashion. So really, you know, was very shocked because, you know, I had this idea of where I thought Fear was going, and I thought Travis was, you know, an anchor for that, and now I have no idea. So it's like, originally when the series first started, a lot of us thought that maybe we would follow Madison, and she would be kind of like our opposite to Rick. You would have like a female lead for Fear the Walking Dead instead of a male, and if you're going to do that, then of course the spouse is going to be killed off, like Cliff Curtis said on Talking Dead. So I guess maybe that's what they decided to do and really separate it from The Walking Dead by having Madison as kind of like our anchor for the show, our lead protagonist, so to speak, if there is one. I mean, you have a lot of different characters, and well, not as many now, but you have a good amount of characters at least that we follow with the family, and the remaining members of the core family, the Clarks that we've been following. So man, I'm just like, on one hand, I'm really disappointed. I'm really pissed off they killed off Travis, because I wanted to see him kick some more people's asses, and I wanted to see him develop some more. I thought he was a really great character. But then again, they certainly have kept us guessing, and they certainly have made the show very unpredictable. And, with that, you're getting a show where it kind of redefines it to the point where it's like, okay, you're not so sure they're going to go down this kind of a regular kind of route that you'd be used to. It's kind of more kind of crazy than that. And this premiere did feel crazy. It felt, super fast paced all over the place, and it may have been a little bit too crazy. But either way, it certainly got my attention peaked for fear. It certainly got my curiosity peaked for fear to see what they're going to do with it next and where the hell they're going to go with the series now. Because, the character that I thought of as the closest to your Rick Grimes for fear, which is Travis, is killed off in the show already. So in the season 3 premiere. Really crazy stuff, and, gets me kind of like depressed about the series, but at the same time, in another way, kind of like, well, what the hell are they going to do now? And my curiosity really piqued, because I just have no idea where they're going with it. So that was kind of my initial viewing reaction. It shocked the hell out of me. It was crazy, and I didn't believe it until I actually saw Dave Erickson confirm it on Talking Dead. So you guys can write your comments below. I'll get started with the reviews and have those posted for you guys within the next hour or two for each of the episodes, and we'll go into all the details. But if you like this kind of reaction video for this huge character death for Fear, the biggest character death we've had for Fear so far, in a premiere, when almost least expected, then write your comments below. Let me know what your guys' reaction was and how you felt about it, what you thought about it. If you like this video, please thumb it up below. You can also share and favorite, and if you're new and you want to subscribe, you can subscribe to the channel. Bottom left. For this one, guys, we'll see you again soon for the reviews. As always, it's Trev, and I'm saying peace. Later, guys. See you soon.
You better subscribe.